Assalamualaikum and very good morning everyone. First of all, thank you for being here today. We are very excited to present our topic to you. Our presentation today is about comprehensive construction safety and health plan report. So let me start by introducing my group member. First, my name is Nurul Hidayah and I'll be presenting the additional information and the conclusion. Next, we have Masha Maisara. The second last, we have Nur Azira, and lastly, we have Ala Nadia.
Kayuhan Kemas Sendirian Berhad is a private company in Malaysia registered under the Companies Act 2016. This means the owners have limited liability, so their personal assets are protected. The company mainly focuses on construction and development. They work on many types of projects like building house, shop and government facilities. One of their well-known projects is the construction of Hospital Seri Iskandar in Perak. They can handle important government projects and help improve public health facilities. A government agency is overseeing the Seri Iskandar Hospital to ensure it meets national standards and serves the growing population in Perak. Built by Kayangan Kemas Sendirian Berhad, construction started in mid-2021 and should finish by end 2025. Costing about 147.8 million, the hospital will have intensive care, maternity, pediatric, surgical, emergency unit, wards, clinic, and a diagnosis imaging center, all managed under strict project control to stay on time and budget. Three objectives of this project. First, prepare a complete safety and health plan report for the 76-bed Hospital Seri Iskandar construction project. Second, review and assess a detailed safety and health policy specifically designed for building the hospital. And lastly, create clear organisation chart and flow chart to show the project hierarchy and communication lines. Kayuhan Kemas is committed to keep a safe and healthy workplace for all employees, contractors and visitors. They fully follow OSHA rules and standards. Objective: follow all OSHA laws, find and fix workplace hazards, give regular safety training and resources, keep improving our health and safety policies. Kayuhan Kemas aims to provide enough resources for health and safety, do regular risk check, keep work areas safe and clear, set safe way to handle materials, offer training, guidance and supervision, record and review safety progress. Employee and contractor duties: care for their own safety and others, work together with the company on safety matters, not misuse or damage safety equipment.
Here is the organization chart for the construction of Sri Iskandar Hospital, a 76-bed project located in Central Perak district. This chart represents the structure of Kayangan Kemas Sendirian Berhad for this project. At the top, we have the top management followed by project director and project manager who are responsible for overall planning and execution. The structure is divided into several key teams. CNS team, led by the site engineer and supervisors for both day and night shift. Architectural team, including the architect coordinator and site supervisors also working in shift. M&E team, which is handled by the M&E manager. Site admin, managed by the site administrator. Logistic, supervised by the logistic supervisor. Surveyor team, which includes the surveyor and chairman. Safety team, headed by the safety officer and supported by two site safety supervisors and a scaffolder inspector. There is also an assistant residence architect who ensure design compliance on site. These clear divisions of role helps ensure smooth coordination, proper monitoring, and efficient construction work throughout the project duration.
Hi there, I'm Masha Misora. So now I'm gonna talk about my part, which is responsibility. So the total of responsibility people is 16 in the report, and each play an important role. So let's start. First, we got top manager, which is to in charge and construction project, like manage and supervise our project, make sure the project follows budget and schedule. After that, we got site admin, to handle daily office work at site. After that, we got project director, and it is to make plans and oversees the entire project. Other than that, we got assistant resident architecture, and it is to support architectural design on site. And then we got site engineer, which is to oversee technical and engineering tasks on site. And then we go to the site engineer, which is to lead and guide daily site workers. We got architecture coordinator, which is to link design plans with construction work. After that, we got to M&E manager, manage mechanical, electrical installation. After that, we got M&E coordinator, is to assist the M&E manager. After that, we got project manager. It is to plan and run the construction project. After that, we got safety officer, is to keep the site safe for everyone. We have scaffolding inspector, which is to check scaffolding safety and stability. After that, we got site safety supervisors, which is to monitor and enforce site safety practices. Surveyor, measure and map the sites. Last but not least, we got chairman, which is to assist the surveyor. That is from me. Thank you.
Now, moving on the additional information, we have 3 points to share. First safety training program, second safety drill training, and the third about personal protective equipment, which is PPE. First, safety training program. Safety training program is really important, especially for high-risk projects like hospital construction. It helps workers know how they identify dangers, respond to emergency, and protect themselves and others. The best way is face-to-face training with real-life demonstration so they can understand and be fully prepared. Second, we have drill training. This type of training prepare workers for real emergency on site. For example, fire drills, shutting down equipment, and first aid respondent. It have reduced panic, and make sure everyone know what to do when something happen. Basically, it's improved to overall safety of the site lah. Personal protective equipment, which is PPE. PPE is the safety gear worker wear, like helmet, safety vest, boots, glove, and ear protection. It helps protect them for common danger on a construction site. When everyone wear PPE properly, it reduces injury and make the site much safer. Next, we'll share about the safety activity and safety equipment PPE used at the construction site. These activity and tools are really important to keep workers safe while doing the job. So, let's start with the safety activity first. First, we have portable fire extinguisher handling. This activity teach workers how to use a fire extinguisher using the PASS method, which is stand for pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep. It helps workers control small fire quickly before they spread. Second, we have injury response drill, which is first aid. This drill train workers to give basic first aid like CPR, stopping bleeding, and treating injuries. It helps them stay calm and know what to do before real medical help arrive. 3. Fall from high rescue drill. This is about rescuing someone's safety if they fall from the high place. Workers are trained to use harness, rope, and teamwork to avoid making the injury worse. It's really important for high-rise construction work. Now let's move on to the personal protective equipment PPE. These are the items workers must wear to protect themselves for accident or injuries. Safety equipment first, we have safety helmet. Safety helmet for one to protect the head from falling tool or material. Second, we have reflective safety vest for makes worker more visible on site, especially in low light. 3. We have safety glove to protect the hand from cuts, sharp edge, or rough surface. 4. Safety glasses. Safety glasses for shade the eyes from dust, small flying object, or chemical splash. 5. Safety boots, which is these strong shoes protect the feet from heavy or sharp object. 6. We have earplug or earmuff, or we call ear protection, worn to reduce loud noise for machine and protect hearing. 7. Safety harness. Safety harness is prevent fall when working at high place like scaffolding or rooftop. 8. We have dust mask. Dust mask is filter out dust and small particle from the air to protect the lungs. So, that's all for me.
Emergency response procedure. There are three levels of emergency: Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. Tier 1 is minor, like small spills or equipment fault. It can be handled on site, but the emergency response team should be informed. Tier 2 is more serious, like medium fires or chemical leaks. It needs quick action and full activations of the emergency response procedure. And then Tier 3 is the most severe, such as explosions or building collapse. It requires help from external agencies like bomber or medical teams with full ERP activation. After any emergency, a review must be done to improve future response. Regular drills and clear emergency plans is also important for readiness. Next, we have hazard identification and risk assessment. Hazard identification and risk assessment is a structured method used to find potential hazard in the workplace, assess the risk, and implement suitable control measurements. It begins with identifying hazard through inspection, task analysis, and feedback from workers. Next, we assess the risk by looking at how likely the accident is to happen and how serious the consequences might be. Then control measures are applied using a clear hierarchy, starting with eliminations, the substitutions, followed by engineering and administration controls, and finally, personal protective equipment. Accident reporting procedure is a structured process aimed to understand the cause and circumstance of an incident to prevent it from happening again. It begins with immediate secure the scenes and collecting important information through interviews, document reviews, and detailed analysis. The goal is to identify the root cause, any contributing factors, and procedural error that may have led to the incident. A comprehensive report is then prepared, outlining the findings, corrective action, and safety recommendations. Effective communication of this information to all relevant stakeholders help maintain transparency and support continuous improvement in safety practice. Next, we have fire safety procedure. The fire safety procedure includes steps to prevent fire, ensure safe evacuation, and reduce damage. It starts with maintaining equipment like alarm and fire extinguisher, and training staff on evacuation routes. If a fire occurs, the priority is to alert everyone, evacuate safely, and help those in need. Call the fire department and only use extinguisher if it is safe. Afterwards, make sure everyone is safe. Assess the damage and investigate the cause. Regular training keeps everyone prepared and fire safety standard up to date. Lastly, we have the bomber response procedure. Begin with immediate notification to the fire and rescue department, including the location and incident details. Evacuation is carried out using safe routes to assembly points. Once the bomber arrives, they assess the situation, manage firefighter and rescue operations, and use the necessary equipment. Clear communication is maintained throughout the incident. Afterwards, bomber investigate the cause and work with staff management on corrective actions. Regular training ensures all staff are familiar with bomber procedures and ready for emergencies.
Alright, now let's move on the conclusion of our presentation. This is just the sum of everything we explained earlier and to highlight the key point about the project and its safety practice. First, the construction of Hospital Seri Iskandar handled by Kayan Kemas Sedian Berhad show that the company takes safety and health very seriously. From the beginning, they plan everything properly, follow the rules and the work to control the risk before anything bad happen. They also clearly divide roles, prepare completely safety equipment, and run safety program like HIRA and emergency drills. All of this show that the company follow OSHA guideline and good industry practice. Overall, the project provides a safe, smooth and law-abiding work environment, which has helped make sure that project runs successfully and keep getting better over time. So that's all from our group. We hope I will gain some useful insight from our presentation. Thank you for your time and attention. We really appreciate it.